All right, hello my friends. Thank you for joining us. We're just gonna wait about a minute until maybe 10:01, 10:02-ish. See if some more friends join us. You are looking at the cover of our story that we are reading today, Una. This story was written by me, Jenny Mitchell, and the illustrations or pictures were done by Joshua Byrne, one of my previous students. All right, it is 10:01. Okay, so good morning, everybody. My name is Jenny, and I run the insect zoo at Iowa State University. I'm also an entomologist. So what is an entomologist? I'm going to tell you. An entomologist is a scientist who studies bugs. But as an entomologist, we don't only study bugs. We get to study the largest group of animals on Earth called arthropods. Arthropods are animals. We are animals. Cats and dogs are animals. But we are much, much different than arthropods. So what makes an arthropod, you ask? First of all, and most importantly, their exoskeleton. What is an exoskeleton? An exoskeleton is a skeleton on the outside of the body. Do you have an exoskeleton? No. You have bones inside your body. So if you feel your wrist, your hands, your fingers, your face, you can feel your bones inside. You can't see them. When you look at your hand, you cannot see your bones. You must go have an X-ray to see your bones. An X-ray is a fancy picture that they take and they can see into your bones to check out if anything's going on with them. So an arthropod, they have bones on the outside, an exoskeleton. So when you look at a beetle or a butterfly or a scorpion, you are looking at their skeleton. Isn't that so cool? So I named some of the animals that are arthropods already, but what animals are arthropods? Those are insects, spiders, tarantulas, millipedes, centipedes, scorpions, shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. And now if you watched our live on eating insects, you know that all of these animals are made of the same stuff. So when you eat something like shrimp or crab or lobsters, it's just like eating crickets or ants or mealworms, which are all very delicious. Now, today we are not going to eat bugs again, although I did have some crickets when I got into work. They're very tasty. Today we are going to read a story. I'm so excited for this. So we did this as our summer program 3 years ago. I think it was The Song of Bugs. And so this is a book, a story that I wrote, and my friend Josh Byrne, he illustrated this. So that means he drew all these fantastic pictures. I'm going to come up a little closer here so that you can see the cover. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that beautiful? So he drew all of these beautiful pictures. I'm going to try to pull up my Facebook here, but I want you to know I won't be able to keep track of the comments today because I have to use my computer for something else during our live. But I find it here though. Okay, I can see there. Okay, so I want to see, can you see this beautiful picture? Isn't that gorgeous? So that's Una there in the center. And we do also have a nice picture of Una back here. Check out that picture. So Una is a cricket who has lost his song. And we are going to follow Una on his journey while he tries to figure out, why has he lost his song? Why is he different from all the other animals that have a song? Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, so Una. So first, this book is dedicated to my children. May you always love bugs. And from Josh, to every insect, spider, scorpion, and peed at the Iowa State Insect Zoo. Thanks, Josh. That was very nice. Okay, look at it. Una is a cricket, but not an ordinary cricket. Unlike other crickets, Una has no song. Una roams around all day long, looking for crickets just like him. You see, long ago, Una had a family. He remembers playing with his brothers and sisters under a beautiful bush. One day, Una left his bush to find some flowers. He couldn't find his way back. Since then, he has drifted from place to place looking for his family and hearing the songs of other animals. He wonders why these animals sing and why he is different. As Una drank from a puddle, he looked into his reflection and realized he is afraid to find out why he is different. What if I don't like being different? Una asked his reflection. What if I am the only one? Gazing into the puddle, he could see the reflection of the trees and the sky above him, and he says, "Every day is a good day to be brave. Today is an everyday kind of day." Una decides to set out on an adventure to find out why other animals sing and to find other crickets just like him. I want to show you this beautiful picture of Una. Isn't that lovely? Let's follow Una. Una hopped from this place to that, thinking about why others could sing, but he could not. Suddenly, Una jumped on something squishy. Do you hear that? Una was very curious, so he jumped on it again. "Excuse me," said the squishy thing. "I'm sorry. What are you?" replied Una. "I'm a squeaky silk moth caterpillar," answered the caterpillar. "What a strange song you have," said Una. "Why do you sing?" "I sing to scare away predators who want to eat me," replied the caterpillar. Una wondered how he could scare away predators with no song. "You are very lucky," said the caterpillar. "You can spring away from a predator. I cannot. The caterpillar was right. Una was very good at jumping, but he wondered if all animals use their song to scare away predators. Una thanked the caterpillar and hopped away. Let's take a look at this squeaky little caterpillar. Isn't that cute? Let's continue. As Una searched for more animals, he wondered if all animals sing to scare away predators. Una wasn't looking where he was going and bumped into something soft and fuzzy. Did you hear that? Oh! Exclaimed Una.
Excuse me,
said the fuzzy thing. You scared me, replied Una. Why are you so hairy?
I am a horned baboon tarantula, the creature replied. These hairs on my body are called setae. I use them to hear and to feel around. I also use them for protection.
You have a very strange song. Why do you sing? Asked Una.
I hiss at predators to scare them away,
answered the tarantula. Maybe Una was right. The tarantula also sings to scare away predators, so other animals must do the same. Una thanked the tarantula and hopped away. Let's check out this baboon tarantula. Isn't that great? Very pretty. Let's go on. Una was becoming very tired. He decided he would rest on a nearby log. Yelled Una.
Oh, sorry,
said a weird-looking brown thing.
I am a hissing cockroach.
I hiss so I sound like a snake to scare away animals that want to eat me. That is very clever, said Una. You use your sound to scare, just like the other animals I have met. But how do you find your friends? Do you see my long and hairy antennae? I use them to smell other roaches, like the one over there.
Hey, said another roach.
I didn't even know he was there, said a surprised Una. That's because only other hissing cockroaches can smell him, replied the roach. Una sniffed the air, but couldn't smell the other roach. He wondered if he could smell other crickets. Una thanked the hissing cockroach and hopped away. Let's take a look at this here. Beautiful. Okay, let's go on. Oh, in the distance, Una could hear a very loud song. As he got closer, the sound stopped. Una saw a big-eyed bug on a tree. Hello there, greeted Una. Is that your song I hear? Do you hear that? Reminds reminds me of summer. What a loud song you have, exclaimed Una. Why do you sing? I'm a cicada. I sing loud through the trees so other cicadas can find me, explained the cicada. Why did you stop singing when I came closer? Una asked. So you couldn't find me, answered the cicada. I am also camouflaged against this tree, and it makes it hard for predators to find me. Thought Una. You sing so other animals just like you can find you, but blend in with the tree so predators cannot? Una wondered how he would find other crickets without a song, but now realized there are other ways to protect yourself other than by singing. Una thanked the cicada and hopped away. Let's take a look at that. Can you see the cicada flying? You probably hear that song in the summertime, don't you? Oh, Una had met many animals who sing. And now Una began hearing a song he hadn't heard before. Can you hear that? He wandered over to a bush and the sound got louder. But all Una could see were leaves. Hello, Una called out. Hey, something replied. Over here. Una looked up and saw where the sound was coming from. A small head was peeking through a hole in the leaf. I'm a two-spotted tree cricket, said the tree cricket. Why is your head poking out of through that leaf? Asked Una. I chew a hole in the leaf and use it to make my song louder. The leaf amplifies my song so other crickets can hear it, even if they are far, far away, explained the tree cricket. Wow, exclaimed Una, and the leaf helps to camouflage you too. Yes, so predators cannot see me, agreed the tree cricket. Wow, another animal that uses its song to be found and camouflage to hide. Una thanked the tree cricket and hopped away. See, can you see that little tree cricket in there with his little hole that he has chewed in that leaf? Isn't that very clever? Let's go on. The bright full moon was out now, and Una could see millions of stars. Swoop! A bat flew down right over Una's head. A bat! Una exclaimed, and he hopped under a tree branch. Swoop! Did you hear that? Wow! What an incredible song! Una said. I'm a tiger moth, said the moth. That bat was trying to eat us. But don't worry, the bat, and he can't find us." "Oh, thank you," said Una. "So you sing to scare away predators too?" "Not exactly," replied the moth. "Bats find you by using sound that bounces back to them. My song sends them in another direction." Una thought this was so cool. An animal that uses its song differently than the other animals he had met. Una thanked the tiger moth and hopped away. Let's check out this awesome picture of that tiger moth. So cool. Let's go on. Una's night was full of many animal song. The sun was coming up now, and he decided to continue on his adventure. Una could hear an interesting sound getting louder and louder as he hopped along. Do you hear that? What does that sound like? All of a sudden, Una fell down a hole. He landed inside of a dark burrow and was covered in a sticky goo. "Yuck! What is this?" asked Una. "You startled me, and I squirted my sticky goo on you to protect myself," said a weird-looking creature. "I am a northern mole cricket. I live underground in tunnels and burrows. You fell through the hole I sing through." "Why do you sing?" Una asked. "I sing so other mole crickets flying in the sky can find me," said the mole cricket. "Singing through the hole helps to make it louder." "Wow, that is why your song is so loud," exclaimed Una. He had now met 2 animals that use another object to make their song louder. Una thanked the mole cricket and hopped away. Let's check out that picture. Look at that sticky goo. Let's continue. Oh, Una had become very thirsty. Luckily, a nearby leaf had collected some drops of morning dew. He hopped over to take a drink. Do you hear that? "Oh!" exclaimed Una as the water from the leaf splashed on his face. "I thought you were a leaf." "I am a meadow katydid," explained the katydid. "I am camouflaged as a leaf, so predators cannot see me." "What do you use your song for?" asked Una. "My song is carried over the tall grass to other katydids so they can find me," said the katydid. "So you don't you don't sing to scare away predators?" asked Una. "No," replied the katydid. "I use my strong legs to jump away if one comes near me." Una had very strong legs too. He thought about the other animals that used their song to be found. all of them were hidden or camouflaged from predators. Una thanked the katydid and hopped away. Let's check out that one. See how well that katydid is camouflaged? Isn't that amazing? Let's go on. Oh, Una had met a lot of animals during his adventure. They all had amazing songs. Some used their songs for finding friends, and some to scare away predators. As he was thinking about all these animals, he became very lonely. Are there other crickets like me? Una asked himself. Una hopped into a bush and could smell something familiar, something like him. He peeked out under a leaf, and there he saw dozens of crickets that looked and smelled just like him. Una? Asked an older cricket. Una, we wondered when you would find us, said the other cricket. Una could now remember being a young cricket in this very bush, surrounded by all of his family. I have missed you all, Una said with excitement. It has been hard to find you because I have lost my song and I cannot sing for you. Una, all of us crickets have lost our song. We stopped singing because our song is how predators find us. Now we must hop long distances to find one another, explained the older cricket. Please, you look tired, continued the older cricket. Sit and tell us of your adventures. Una looked around at all of the crickets who had lost their song. He wasn't so different after all. There's Una in his beautiful bush with all of his friends and family. Let's see. The end. That was a very good story. And not only is it a good story, but it's also true. So in Hawaii, there are a group of crickets who can no longer sing. And that's because there are these little tiny flies that lay their eggs inside of the crickets. And then the egg hatches and the little larva in the fly eats the cricket. And how do those flies find the crickets? With their song or their chirping. So these crickets have stopped chirping. But not only have they stopped chirping, but their wings that they use to make the song or the chirping sound are different. So a cricket's wings, it kind of looks like a comb and then a file. And they rub together to make their chirping sound. These crickets in Hawaii, their wings are both flat now. They no longer have the comb and the file. So they're flat. So even if they tried to rub their wings together to chirp, nothing would happen. So these animals, these crickets, have evolved or changed in a very short time to no longer sing so that the predators cannot get them. Oh, what a great story Una is. And Una actually means cricket in Hawaiian. Yeah. So, my friends, this is our live today. I'm so thankful that you were here to share this story with us. It's a beautiful story. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us, and go forth and love the bugs.